Hello again, I'm back. Now, the next thing for today's agenda is we're going to talk about high and low sounds, and we're going to use the xylophone to talk about high and low sounds. On a xylophone, there are different musical notes. Let's see. We go from a high sound all the way to a low sound. And you start at C, and the next note is B, then A, then G, then F, then E, then D, and then all the way back to C. But this C sound is a different C sound than this. This is a high C sound, this is a low C sound. So I'll show you what it sounds like on a xylophone. So a high sound is that, and then high, 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 low, 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 high, 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 high. So, speaking of high and low sounds, I collected some objects from the classroom that make either a high sound or a low sound. And what I want you guys to do is guess or tell me, if you know, what kind of sound it makes. Does it make a high sound or a low sound? What is this? A teapot. When you put a teapot on a stovetop to boil the water, and the water's all done boiling and gets really hot, and the teapot makes a sound, what kind of sound does that make? It's a really loud and high sound or low sound? High sound, yes. Teapots, when they're singing, they're making a really high-pitched whistle to tell you the water's all boiled and ready to make tea. What is this? A lion. When a lion roars! Is that a high sound or a low sound? Can you roar like a lion? What does it sound like? Is it high or low? Low, that's right. Lions make a low sound. Speaking of animals, I found one of our toy bears in the classroom. When a bear roars, does it roar like a lion? Or does it have a high sounding roar? What do you think? It's low, like a lion, yes. What is this? A whistle, that's right. I'm gonna whistle, make a whistling sound, and you can tell me, is it a high sound or a low sound? That's pretty high, right? It's a really high note. What instrument is this? A triangle. What kind of sound does a triangle make? It's a high sound, just like a whistle. And the last thing I'm going to show you is a drum. When you play the drum, what kind of sound does it make? Or even with a drumstick? High or low? Low. So we discovered that a drum and a lion and the bear, they all make low sounds, and a teapot and the whistle and the triangle, they all make high sounds. Very good. And I invite you at home to go searching in the rooms of your home, and you can collect your own objects and then sort them based on if they make a high sound or low sound. Have fun, and I'll see you again soon for our next activity.